Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included, everyone's favorite space colony management game. We're back, it's a new day, and we are busy working on our future Sleet farm that we started at the end of the last episode. And we're gonna, I was thinking about this today while, I don't know, doing what I normally do, like all great ideas come in the shower and whatnot. We were just thinking about this, and I realized when we stopped working on this that I didn't really plan this the way that we probably should have, which is we're gonna automate a large portion of this, as much as we can anyway, with auto sweepers and whatnot. So really, we should be taking that into account right off the bat. So we're gonna make some changes today to our little plan here, and we'll start by, I don't know, just starting with the auto sweeper itself. So we need to account for a couple of things, right? Sleet wheat itself, if I remember right. Mature, do we have like a sleet wheat just laying around that needs to be harvested by chance? Like, is there one here that, I don't know, I didn't really go looking for this before we started this conversation. It would be nice if there was one that needs to be harvested. I just want to double check. If I remember right, it's one tile tall, right? So this is 75. And if I was to try to build a tile here, I can, right? Okay, great. So if I remember right, it's only one tile tall in general. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna build this area here. There's one that's 95%. Maybe we'll just keep an eye on this. Well, this takes how many? 72 cycles. Yeah, we're not waiting 72 cycles. We're not gonna wait however many cycles it's gonna take to go that extra 5% either. So we'll just kind of like wing this a little bit. The thing is, oh, here's one that needs to be harvested. So this is exactly one tile tall, right? Perfect. Okay. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna do just a little bit of planning here. So in this little spot here, we're gonna have some farm tiles, right? And we can kind of start thinking about putting in one or two of them. So let's go ahead and just say, okay, this is where it's gonna start. And we'll put the micronutrient fertilizer station right here. We're ready to go. And then we'll build this out, and this is gonna go down. Now the shipping, an auto sweeper can sweep from 9 tiles, but we're gonna save one, and it's gonna overlap with the other auto sweeper because in that middle section we want to have a conveyor loader and a conveyor receptacle. So that being said, if we're gonna have those two things, 1, 2, 3, then I think we can make this room 3 tiles tall, not 4, and then from there we'll have 1 tile for the conveyor loader, one for the conveyor receptacle. That's going to bring dirt into the farm area here. We're ready to go. And then 1 tile for the plant itself. So I think we can get away with 3 tiles tall. And then we'll go with 17 tiles wide. Yeah. All right, let's try it. So if we do that, then I think we're pretty close to where we want to be. Now, the next question I'm gonna have it, so this pipe, if you're wondering what this is gonna be, this pipe right here is gonna be for a cooling loop that we're gonna run in the outer wall that's gonna try to keep this whole area cold. The catch-22 to this, though, from past experience, is that we know things in the middle of this farm are gonna bring heat into the farm. So things like dirt can be a lot of different temperatures, especially if it's coming out of a, maybe like an ethanol refinery where it's like 70 degrees or something like that. So that's gonna have a lot of heat, it's gonna bring it in, it's gonna warm the farm up, it's gonna shut the plant down. So we wanna keep that cold. So if we're gonna stack farms vertically, and I think we're gonna change this design a little bit, we would need to like weave it through the farm. I don't think we're gonna do that. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go horizontal the more I think about it. And we're just gonna plan for this to go. So let's just sketch this out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So now we can see. Let's see if we can't dig this stuff out of here. It'd be awesome if we could just get this out. We don't really actually build these hydroponic farm tiles, I will say that. And then, right here on this tile is going to be a conveyor loader, right? And this is going to be for shipping food out. And I guess I'll put this on the bottom, and we'll put a conveyor receptacle on the top. Conveyor receptacle for dirt. This will be for the actual Sleet wheat grains themselves to go down to food storage, and that'll be good to go. Okay, so that means that this is 2, 3, 4, 9 tiles across, right? And then we can go 8 tiles the other side for a total of 17 tiles in this area. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now that that's done, let's see here. First off, let's see if we can't get this pipe in here. And if we need to take some stuff out, I'm okay with that. I just want to get it built, you know. And we can worry about retrofitting in other things at a later point in time. All right, sweet. So that means that now we should be able to dig. Let's dig all this out if we can. I don't care if they build this, that's fine. I just don't want them to build this stuff right here. I don't want to build these hydroponic farm tiles quite yet. But they can build all this stuff out, and then we can always pull some things out at a later point in time when we fit in all of the other things. That means that right here, this auto sweeper can go in. Oh, let's not build this out of lead, for crying out loud. Conveyor receptacle. Let's make it all out of the same material too. We want to keep things consistent around here. So we'll take this conveyor receptacle out. Let's make this out of iron. Okay. And the auto sweeper, let's not build it out of lead. Let's build it out of, I don't know, anything else. It's gonna be cold in here. We can just make it out of iron. That's fine. And then these will be able to overlap. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, cool. So this is great. I'm really actually quite happy with this. Now right here in the middle, I'm gonna put a normal tile real fast. And this is just a marker tile because I'm just gonna put a pneumatic door in here, I think. And I guess an airflow tile, because why not? And we'll put the ceiling on. This will be 3 tiles tall. Okay, cool. That looks really good, actually. All right, so this will be the top of this floor. Are we gonna put, I don't know, stuff in the middle here? Well, let's plan out the second floor here in a moment. So now, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna mirror this over here on this other side. So on this side, then, we want 17 farm tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, not 18. 2 of those, there we go. All right, so that gives us an idea of our room shape. Right, we'll go one more out, actually. I don't know why I have this extra tile here. I think it's because I was thinking of a door. That's gonna go there, and then this liquid pipe is gonna basically do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, and we'll figure out how to retrofit in, bringing fluid in and stuff like that at a later point in time. Great, this is all great. So now that that's done, let's go ahead and we kind of know what we want. We can just cancel some of this stuff and just have them build this out real fast. And then why not? Have them just dig the rest of this out. This looks really good. Cool. All right, now what? So how are we gonna do the second floor? I guess that's kind of the question. If we're gonna stack these, right, that means that we're gonna have warmer-ish water coming through these hydroponic farm tiles through here. We don't really know how warm that water is gonna be, but we want it to be kind of cold. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the conveyor rail for this dirt. We're gonna kind of run it through the walls here a little bit to help pre-chill it, so that way it's not introducing a bunch of heat into the actual farm tile itself. So we do that, Then the only thing that we need to worry about is the water temperature. So if water temperature is our only main concern, do we actually add an extra layer of tile here? So that way we have additional cooling running right through the middle of this second floor. Because otherwise it's gonna go around, right? Here, let's cancel all this stuff. We're not gonna do this. So let's actually think about this for a second. If we did, because we want to loop, right? If we did farm tiles here, right on this row, and that means that we could have potentially quite a bit of warm fluid in here. Maybe that's okay. Or what we could do is say, run it through. Actually, maybe we'll run it underneath here. I don't know if I want. I don't think I'm going to do that. I guess. I mean, we could. Okay. Why not? Why not? This might introduce some looping problems for us, though. I guess that's the main reason why I'm thinking about not doing it this way. So if we did this, how could we set this up so that way we would be able to have like a full loop going around? I guess it doesn't matter. The cooling can be in the floor for this floor of Sleet Wheat, and then we won't put cooling in the ceiling. Or since we do have this double section here on the ends, we could back around. Okay, hold on. Let's think about this for a second. If we were going around, oops. Let's pretend that this is our wall, right? So we're gonna cool. We're gonna come back around, and then what are we gonna do? Because we have 2 floors, but we have 1, 2, 3. We technically have a ceiling, a mid, and a bottom, right? A top, a middle, and a bottom for a hamburger. Now we could do something like this, and that's terrible. I don't want to do that because that makes we're doing some extra work there. We could do something where maybe we split this in half, and maybe we do something like we just divide it. Is this person stuck? Okay, no. Could do something like this, right? It isn't exact, but we could make a shape like this, and this will cover most of the middle and the top and bring it back around. But then we have this double thing in the middle, which we don't really have room for because our hydroponic farm tiles are gonna be in the way a little bit. Or we just don't put it in the middle and risk it being warm and go all the way around, which that might work against us, you know, if we just did a circle. So I think what I'm going to do, if we extend this whole thing out one, what would that look like? Like, what if we shifted all the hydroponic farm tiles over one? It wouldn't be that bad. And then we can do this like double thing in the middle here. Yeah, why don't we do that? So instead of this, we'll go something like that. We'll put a door and an airflow tile on top here. It's gonna look kind of weird if I'm honest, but you know what? It'll get the job done. So then we would just need to cancel this real fast. We actually need to add an extra tile to the left here. Oh, we didn't want to build these quite yet. We aren't ready for this. Hold on a second. Let's deconstruct buildings. I could take the floor or put in some ladders. I don't want to do that. No, I haven't built that out. Okay. I can live with this. This is different. We haven't built something quite like this before. I like this. So that means that these auto sweepers can go here, and one here as well. That works for me. And then we need to change this pipe. All right, cool. And now that also means that, you know, honestly, this whole top section needs to come out of here. Where is this ethanol gonna go if we do this? I wonder here. I think this can all get built. We're just gonna build this out, and if we need to deconstruct stuff, we need to deconstruct stuff. What else is going on in the base? Man, look at how much, I can't believe how open this whole middle section of the base is. I don't think I've had it open like this in quite some time, at least at this stage in the playthrough. Everything else is looking really good. So if I puncture this ethanol, where is it going to go? It is going to run off to the right hand side, fall down into here. The temperature down here is 40 degrees. Okay, that's not terrible. We can live with that. We could try to pump it out, but honestly, we're gonna have to put a pump down in that lower section anyway. So let's just let this all run off, and then we will we'll make some adjustments later. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So now we just need to recreate this whole section up here. So we have some little notches we need to like put in. What else is going on here? 1, 2. This is gonna come to here, which means that these 2 tiles are just normal granite. Right? Oh, 1 more over. Excellent. And then 1 for one of the doors. And then this is gonna come right up through here, right? 1, 2, 3, yes, okay, cool. That's great. I don't know if we'll actually put a door in there, but we'll plan like it's gonna be a door there. Great, this is awesome. That can come over here. We know we need insulated tiles here and here and here. Go ahead and slap those in real quick. And anything else? Oh good, wow, they're doing work up here. Great. So let them dig all that out. Because we're gonna have to put the ceiling in. So if we did this right, that's such a loaded statement. Okay, what should happen is that this pipe should come up like this, come back around, run through the floor, come up here. Oh, this is terrible. How did we plan on doing this? This isn't going to work, is it? I'm looking at this now and I'm realizing this whole idea, it looks great on, but it's not gonna work at all. So, crap, right? And we still have the same problem. Pipes, don't build any of these pipes, please. Please don't build any of these pipes. How are we gonna do this? Dang it. I mean, to be fair, what we could do is just run it right, like loop it right through here. That might be the most sensible thing to do, but I would really like to like put it in the ceiling up here, you know. Not that we're gonna hit, like the bulk of the cooling needs to be in the farm, near the farm tile themselves. Yeah, maybe we'll just say like, screw it, we're just gonna loop it like this. Oh well. All right. We'll make the circle and then we'll come back in, we'll splice in bridges and put the loops in later. I know, actually, I'm not sure how this is going to play out. We haven't built one like this. So normally we just kind of keep them separated. And but this is the first time I built like a double decker, so I'm not sure how this is all going to come together. We'll see. Okay, so this is gonna be 3 tiles tall. This is gonna be the ceiling. You know what I might do? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and put granite tile in here. 3, 4. In the anticipation that at some point in time we're gonna change the way we do cooling. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna prep it, expect that we're gonna change it, And then this can all be insulated tile up here. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. What else? I think this is looking pretty good. So all we need to do now is dig this chunk of stuff out, just so I can get up here and do some construction jobs. We'll let them work on that. And then let's go ahead and put in the rest of our shipping rail stuff. So we need a conveyor receptacle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right in the middle. And then we need a conveyor loader underneath as well. Just trying to make that as symmetrical as possible. Same here as on this floor. Right? Oh, that's gonna be weird. Maybe we should like flip those around. I don't know, we'll deal with it. Okay, and then we also need auto sweepers. Auto sweeper here, here, there, and there. Great. So if all goes to plan, we should be in good spirits. Yep, that all looks really good. Perfect. We also need farming stations as well, so let's go ahead and get some of those installed. Great. And what else do we need here? We need hydroponic farm tiles. We need some granite tiles to get installed here. And then we'll come back in and put piping in and everything later. This is all going to be hydroponic farm tile, although let's make sure that this is priority 1 because we don't actually want them to build it. And that actually might cause some problems. Let's cancel that and just dig this out first. Okay, build all of that. Go team, go. We believe in you. And we'll have to like figure out power and all the other things, but yeah, I think this is fine. And it's gonna take a while to cool all this down up here, but I think it'll cool down quicker than we think. You know what we might do is we might actually change this right here, and instead of putting in normal granite tile, maybe we should just put airflow tiles in here. Help this gas circulate a little bit. Same thing, maybe right here. We'll swap this out. These can be airflow tiles. Every once in a while, you know, bad gas gets in here. Oh, yeah, this is not, this isn't the right height, is it? I'm just now realizing this. Oh, that sucks. Okay, cancel. Yep, this all has to come out. Don't put this in quite yet. Okay, take these back out. So, right, okay. Yeah, we made a faux pas. We made a mistake. Can we cancel all of this work real fast? Cancel this work as well. So technically, this all needs to go up 1. Unfortunately. I can go there, and then all of this needs to be deconstructed. Womp womp. We always make this mistake while working on hydroponic farms, don't we? We always forget that when carving out space and we don't build the actual hydroponic farm tiles. Okay, this loop is more or less here though, so we can more or less plan this hydroponic side here. We also need extra tiles there and there. So let's go ahead and get the farm stations put in. Great. Okay, now that we have that sorted, we can put in the auto sweepers and all the automation as well. Cool. So that can go there, and then this one's gonna go here. The conveyor loader on the bottom and the receptacle on the top. I suppose we could have planned this out better, because now if we're gonna have to bridge this, aren't we, if we do it this way? We're gonna have like some funky conveyor rail bridging going on here. I suppose it's fine. It's just, I don't know, bugs me a little bit. All right, only other thing we have left is a couple of auto suppressors gotta put in here. That is in the wrong spot. We'll fix that here in a second. And here, okay. This is just over with a slip of a mouse. We were in the wrong spot. Great. Okay, cool. So that can all go in. Anything else? I think we will put airflow tiles in here. This has to come out. This all has to go up one. Insulated, and then these tiles right here are going to be airflow as well. You know, every once in a while we get some bad gas, so it'd be nice to just account for that and help us breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna cancel this. We're gonna put it all the way through here. I don't feel like we need to, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, sweet. Man, that looks really great, everyone. This is exciting. We'll get this all built out. We'll have to sort out the conveyor rail when we're ready to go, but you know what? Honestly, that's a minor inconvenience. All right, so cool. What else do we have to do here? We have some insulated tile that we need to build. We have some, this is gonna be insulated all the way around. Go ahead and let them build that out. We're gonna have a piece of insulated tile here. Granite tile there. And then we're gonna go ahead and put in some airlocks. I'm gonna open this one. I like it because it kind of hides the pipe. That's all that's going on there. Okay, build all this out, and then we'll give it a good sweep and a mop at some point. Oh, this farm station needs to go up a tile. It's in the wrong spot. All right, sweet. So we need 1, 2, 3. And then a hydroponic farm tile here. And then a farm station right here. Okay, that looks good. We're almost there. So build all that out. We'll have to put in some additional piping for all of this hydroponic farms, things like that. What do I do? Should we actually insulate these? My thought is that we don't insulate it. And the reason being is, like, if this whole area is gonna be cooled anyway, then it would just be good. Honestly, maybe we should be putting in radiant pipe for all of this instead of regular granite. I kind of want to not have this react fast, which is why I'm doing granite on granite. I want this to kind of have a stable temperature and not heat up or cool down quickly, you know? So I guess maybe we'll leave it the way it is. I might replace it at some point, but for now I think that's fine. And then we need some doors over here. We need airlocks here and here. And then we also need to dig another layer out. Oh, we got a bunch of people stuck up here. FRD.ML have built themselves into a precarious situation where they're about to be stuck. And then these actually need to come in one. What am I doing? Why are we doing this wrong? Crying out loud. There we go. That's better. Yep, that looks much better. Okay. Perfect. Alright, they can build all that. They can dig all this out. This can get officially built. This manual airlock's finally getting put in, and so is the farm station, which is really nice. We'll go ahead and just open these. We're just using them to segment out the farms themselves. So now we have our greenhouse over here. Not really a requirement, but I like them. All right, we'll open these up just to hide the, put them in there to hide the pipe and then shrink the room down 2 tiles on each floor. Same thing here. We're gonna need pneumatic doors and airflow tiles put in. It's looking good. All right, and then we just need a hydroponic farm tile there. This is all looking really good. All right, and then all of this work can get done. Cool. All right, we'll let them build all this out. This is, I think this is a good sketch for what we're wanting to do. I think this looks pretty good. And then if we want to change this at some point, you know, like how all this fluid flows. Let's see here. I mean, because like really, what could we do? If it was 1 more higher, it would be fine. But this isn't going to work like this. It would come in, it would come back down, it would come up here, and then, yeah, we wouldn't be able to loop it the way we want. Okay, well, it is what it is. And then let's open this up. Hopefully this ethanol runs out the side. We don't need to do too much with it. I guess we can mop it up, and then they can just drop it in our bottle emptying station there. But this is looking quite nice. All right, so we will see here. Let's take a look at our shipping rails real fast. Where do we have conveyor rail? We have, oh God, a murder pit that has probably a bunch of food in it that is not going anywhere. That's kind of weird. Are we not actually using this murder pit? We're totally using this murder pit, right? Is there just like a bunch of meat in here? That's so random. Why do we have a disconnected piece of conveyor rail? I don't know. That's like, I'm slightly concerned by that. Oh God, okay, here comes the next wave of Paku, of whom we don't really have a home for, but we will. We will open this door and let these Paku be free. We're also gonna let the Drekos and the Pips out, but you know what? That's fine. We'll wrangle them. So I think these Paku should come over, fall off the ledge, flop over here, and end up in this tank again. I think that will be okay. I really want them to pick up all these bottles of water laying around the map, if possible. Why are they not building this? Our Metatronics engineer is a little preoccupied with other jobs. Alright, sweet, man. Alright, what else do we have to get done here? We want to put in this wall before we do anything else. Let's make sure that this all gets dug out. Get all of this stuff dug out. Any other random ones that we missed? It does not look like it. All this ethanol is being pushed out the end, which is nice. And then we'll fix all the priorities on these farm tiles here at some point. I think, I'm sure we're gonna have a sweep job or something that messes them all up anyway. So, you know, for now, I'm okay with this. And they finally put this in. They did. Okay, all right. So we did have stuff on here. Wait, what was that? Is that rotten food? Where is it? What is the on this tile here? It says it's empty, but I'm skeptical. If it's rotten food, then we might have a problem. It might cause everything that's in our food storage to start rotting. Let's make sure that that isn't the case. Whatever's coming down, it might just be an empty tile, to be honest. It might have been. There might have been some rotten food at one point, and it's no longer rotten. Come on, fish. Come over here. Oh well. So, the reason why I was looking at that, anyway, is because I wanted to see if we could, like, piggyback on this, and I think we can. So what we'll do is we'll stick a conveyor bridge here. Yep, we'll stick a conveyor, and we'll just, oh, that's going the wrong way. Well, let's flip that around. Stick a conveyor bridge there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna run that conveyor bridge up here And then all this food can funnel into this conveyor rail and then get taken down into food storage. I think that's pretty okay. We just need to get all this ethanol out of here. We'll be fine. In other news too, let's go ahead and... We kind of messed this up, didn't we? Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna build scaffolding here. Let's just take 1 or 2 of these tiles out. They can hop down. And they can put in all of this insulated tile that needs to get built. That's fine. That looks great. Alright, build all the things, do all the stuff, and yeah, I think this looks really good. The only other things that we have left to do then is figure out how we're going to do dirt. That is on my mind a little bit. So we'll have to figure out how we're going to do dirt. And we also need to like figure out how we're going to bring this food out of here. So I think what I might do, if we can, you know what, I might flip these around. You know what I mean? Like we can bring dirt in the middle, or food can go through the middle, and then we'll bring dirt in on the top and the bottom. So, because then we could have one conveyor rail that's coming in that splits between these different receptacles, and then the food can go out and then like loop back around. This one can just kind of come down through the floor. I'm okay with that. Sure, why not? And kind of come like that, I think. And then for this one, see, and this is kind of what I was talking about earlier with the bridging. So if this is gonna be dirt, yeah, I think I'm gonna flip flop these. Let's take this out real quick. We're just gonna flip them around, so that way on the top section, the receptacles on the bottom, because what we'll do in this case is, well, then we know that this is going to be, this is all going to be Sleet Week going out. I'm gonna actually put a bridge in here just so I can control the flow a little bit. Same thing for this one. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that things are supposed to be flowing this direction. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. This one though, I don't really care about that. Okay, that's fine. And then, okay, so since we're flipping this around, we want conveyor loader here, receptacle in these 2 locations, because this is gonna be dirt right here in the middle, and then we'll figure out where that dirt's gonna come from. Probably from the right, if I had to guess. And that can come in right there, and then it can sit there in this wall that'll be cooled, and hopefully won't mess up too bad. Okay, I actually really like this. This is looking pretty good. And those loaders can exit out that direction, come back around, flow down this way, and then end up in food storage. Yeah, okay, all right. It's a little bit different than we've normally done it, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right, and then the only other things that we have left to do then is sort out power. So I think what I'm gonna do, just to keep things simple, is we will just hook everything up on a line and run it out the left-hand side, because our power grid's on the left, isn't it? Okay, that works. And we'll figure out how to hook that up. I guess we do have heavy watt right here, so we can add a transformer and run some stuff over. Cool. Well, that looks really good, gang. We'll keep building this out. And hopefully we can start bringing some Sleet Weed online here soon. You know, like the automation and the power and all that stuff, like, it's less important. You know, we can always bring that stuff on later. We do want to try to get all of the construction done, all the food related things done as well. But this is all fine. You know, like all this construction can get done. And then we'll start working on trying to do a couple of things. One, we need to sort out the actual cooling system that we're gonna put in here. So we might take a little bit of this stuff out while we do some work. And then, like we might be able to put, how big is this right here? 11 tiles. Actually, that might work perfectly. So we could stick a steam turbine. Well, actually, we could probably just stick a steam turbine in right here. Where does this? I already have the space. Not that we really need any more pipes running through here, but we could always put another aqua tuner in here that's gonna control the cooling for this little area. I mean, we have enough throughput here. I don't see why not. We could just, it would be kind of a pain in the butt to run the pipes around, but we could definitely piggyback on this space that we already have. And we have room for at least one more aqua tuner. I think that'll be fine. The only other thing that we would have left to do then is, I kind of wanted to leave some space in here for a tank, just because I want to have extra cooling, but I guess we'll figure that out next time, because that is going to wrap things up for today. So hey, a big shout out to all my subscribers and the people that donate to the channel and the stream. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. If you are enjoying this series, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to be notified about future videos. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.